Hi, I'm Gill Stannard. I'm a naturopath, herbalist and mentor. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about how I fell into mentoring. I graduated from the Southern School in 1991 and with my freshly minted diploma of applied science and naturopathy, which was so exciting. There were only a couple of options then. You worked in a health food store or you started a traditional one-on-one practice, and I did the latter. And I was pretty much self-supporting a practice within 18 months. My herbal mentor, Sue Evans, in the mid to later 90s, asked me to take on her Herbal Medicine 4 course at Southern School of Natural Therapies, and I was kind of thrown in at the deep end. One thing that really jumped out to me as we would get to the end of the year was how vulnerable the soon-to-be graduates seemed, going from that really protective and supportive environment of college into the world with no support. And at that time, I knew of no formal mentoring program. So I offered one, and we would meet face-to-face, discuss cases, but also talk about business, because business was something in the 90s that was so poorly covered in the courses. And after that, through word of mouth, I attracted graduates from all the colleges in Melbourne, and they would come to see me in my multidisciplinary clinic that I ran in downtown Melbourne in the CBD. And we'd work one-on-one, and it was a really holistic approach, and still is. I don't think there's any one way to grow a practice, or one type of practice. And that's why my approach is very bespoke and non-generic. In 2014, I did something that was a little bit brave. I shut my multidisciplinary clinic and I moved to Sydney, where I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. So I started online consulting. And that was something that wasn't done in 2014, to have a fully online practice. And we all know how useful that is for our clients and how flexible it can make our life as practitioners. But there is no one approach that works for every practitioner. The type of practice I work with tend to be herbalists, naturopaths, nutritionists, but also other allied health professionals like osteopaths. They tend to have been in business for at least a couple of years, and some for over 30 years. They tend to come at a time when they want to grow their practice or want to change direction, or something isn't working, or even that they are too successful and they have lost balance and want to get that work-life relationship under control. There are a lot of commonalities that practices tend to bring up. There are things around boundaries, around what's the time balance between times that you spend with clients one-on-one and the kind of unpaid work outside of that. We also work with developing programs and other one-to-many options. But most of all, my approach is that it needs to be something authentic for you. So we might do a bit of ikigari. I love working with values, and not just doing a values exercise, but actually applying them to every business, potentially life decision that you make. So if you're in practice and things aren't quite working right, or you want to change direction, I'd suggest that you book in for an exploratory mentoring session. You will get a full report at the end of it, and it can stand alone if necessary. Sometimes people come to me with just one issue. I'm creating a contract, or I'm looking at signing a contract as a subleasee. Whatever the issue is, we will work through that together so that you can find what is the right decision for you. There is no cookie-cutter approach. There is no one-size-fits-all. We're unique individuals, and just as we treat our clients holistically, we treat the client, the individual, not the disease. So too is my approach to bespoke mentoring. I've got some free resources under the mentoring section in the Learn tab. I also have a mentoring newsletter sign up, which comes out a couple of times a year. If you're ready for taking your business further, you can go straight to my Bookio website, bookio.com/Gill Stannard, and book an initial mentoring consultation. I wish you the best and hope to see you soon.